Alright guys, today we're going to look at the power property of exponents, which says raising an exponent to another power requires you to multiply the exponents. So in example 1, I have x to the third raised to the power of 5. This is going to become x to the 3 times 5 power, which will be x to the power of 15. In the second example, I have 1 squared raised to the power of 4. This becomes 1 to the 2 times 4 power, which is 1 to the power of 8, which is equal to 1. In example 3, I have 3x squared raised to the power of 5. The exponent of 5 not only affects x squared, but it also affects the 3. This becomes 3 to the 5th times x to the 2 times 5 power. 3 to the power of 5, you would probably require a calculator. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, times 3 is 81, times 3 is 243. So we have 243 times x to the 10th power, or 243x to the 10th. In example 5, notice that the 5 out in front of the parentheses will not be affected by the exponent. Only what's inside the parentheses gets affected. So this is 5 times p to the 2 times 5 power, which will be 5p to the 10th. In the fifth example, I have 2 times 8x squared raised to the power of 2. Remember, the parentheses make sure that we distribute that exponent to what's inside only. So the 8 and x squared get affected, but not the 2 out front. The 2 out front stays, and I'm multiplying it by 8 squared and x to the 2 times 2 power. This is going to become 2 times 8 squared is 64, and then I have x to the 4th. 2 times 64 is 128, x to the 4th. And then lastly, I have 3 times x squared raised to the power of negative 4. Again, the exponent on the outside only affects the parentheses. So I have 3x to the 2 times negative 4 power, which becomes 3x to the negative 8th. The negative exponent needs to become positive, so what we need to do is create a fraction. 3 is going to stay up top because the negative 8 only affects the x. So it's going to need to be dropped down to the bottom of my fraction in the denominator, and once it's there, the exponent becomes positive. This will be 3 over x to the power of 8. And this was the power property of exponents, guys. Have a great day.